that night would be the night, and yet everyone imagined that night might be the night, like we do every time we leave the wire. That night, however, was different because that night one of our leaders had his vehicle ripped out from under him by an explosively formed projectile IED. As the patrol passed silently through the dark night along the trash-filled streets of Baghdad, the calm was suddenly shattered by the deafening roar of the IED. The call went out that Staff Sergeant Canine was hit. His body was broken, but his spirit was strong. As I recall, he was joking as the medics applied the tourniquets, and while the pungent smell of the explosives still hung in the air. He was still providing leaderships as our medics treated him and his teammates evacuated him. That night, as terrible as it was at the time, began the long but miraculous road to recovery that has brought us all here today. It's been a journey that has included such amazing feats as Robert's first attempt to walk only 2 months after his injury. And it has been a path that lesser men would not have dared to travel. I'm sure that Staff Sergeant Canine is embarrassed by all this pomp and circumstance, but in so many ways it's necessary because he represents all that is good about the soldiers that make up America's Army. This is an incredible man and an amazing family that we honor today. But what he would want you to know is that he is just one guy doing his part, and that there are thousands more just like him on point for our nation every day. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you forever humbled to command our nation's sons and daughters, and I am eternally proud of all that we accomplish each day. I am proud of the efforts of Staff Sergeant Canine and those like him who have earned the legitimate gratitude of both the Iraqi and American people. They have trained and deployed to a faraway land where they have made a huge and positive difference for the people of Iraq. Because of the efforts of the soldiers among you, and because of the tremendous personal sacrifice of men like Robert Canine, through their actual blood, sweat, and tears, Iraq is a much better place today than it was before we arrived. I will never be able to thank each of you enough for what you have done for one of my soldiers today. This selfless act of kindness has provided hope and resilience to not just the canines, but to all of our soldiers, to our Army and our nation. Thank you again for allowing us to be part of this ceremony, and as our 1st Infantry Division motto says, no mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great, duty first. God bless you all, and may God bless the great nation of the United States of America. Yeah.